8 different competitors from all walks of life with all different levels of experience will be competing tonight right here from the AML Wrestling Training Center. At the end of the night, we will have our two...
OMG.
It is OMG.
It is OMG that we are not in the Future Stars tournament. They just posted this online, and they didn't even mention our names. We are a pinnacle of Future Stars of AML.
We've been here. Rolling here, guys.
Rolling what? That thing that we're not a part of? Yeah, don't care. Is that camera even 1080p?
Yes.
Is it? Whatever.
It is it's not even Nikon.
Oh my God! Hey, you know what? Since we got you here, let's address you for a second. Why are we not in the Future Stars of AML tournament for the first ever Future Stars champion?
But we've been here the entire time of Future Stars.
That is true. OMG
And we on the main roster. We pulling double duty. Ain't nobody put us in the tournament, dude.
We put these boots on. We're money, Brad. Answer the questions. Calm down.
OMG James Ryan, the Millennial Chance Rizer. You raise a good point.
I need to take this out on somebody.
Both of you have been in AML Wrestling for a long time. Both of you have been featured at both the Future Stars and the main roster. You guys do have a lot of experience. Any picks on who might be the final team of the tournament tonight?
No. It should be us.
It should be us.
We should both be the champions.
Since we're not in there, 1 week from tonight, Brad, we're gonna stand in the middle of the ring, and I don't care who 2 men walks the face of this earth. We want them, and we're gonna stay there until we get them.
And whoever is just deluded enough to accept that challenge, it doesn't matter how tall you are, how strong you are, how high-flying and death-defying, because we are entitled to the victory. Victory! I love that. I love it when you do that.
Good job.
AML Wrestling this Saturday. Old Shanghai Pierce come a long way from Amarillo. Hearing a couple of punks talk about they looking for 2 people they want to fight. This Saturday night, Shanghai Pierce will come out here and fight 2 on his own. Come watch. Texas!
Hello, ladies and gentlemen and wrestling fans. Josh Gary here, and thank you for joining us for this online exclusive version of AML Wrestling Live. And it's a little bit of a peculiar evening. We had Chance Rizer and James Ryan call out any tag team for a matchup, and Shanghai Pierce, making his AML Wrestling debut, not to be one up, has decided to call out 2 individuals to take on at the same time. I was just told to be here when I needed to be here, and of course, being a professional, I decided to come in here and do the best commentary that I can for AML Wrestling. I don't know what we're going to have in store for us, but let's check it out together.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're following season 2 on-one handicap match. Already in the ring, Logan Quindale and Will Bannon.
Will Bannon and Logan Quindale answering the call of Shanghai Pierce, WCW Legacy. Shanghai Pierce making his debut here at AML Wrestling in a very unique fashion. Will Bannon and Logan Quindale product.
Shanghai Pierce.
Oh my goodness, Shanghai Pierce coming into play. Will Bannon and Logan Quindale, products of the AML Pro Wrestling Training Center here in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And Shanghai Pierce has come to make a splash in AML Wrestling, calling out 2 individuals at one time. He definitely wants to take that legacy of WCW and bring it here to AML Wrestling. Shanghai Pierce, definitely a mixture of country and western, and a little bit of that Eastern philosophy from Shanghai. It'll be interesting to see how the masked man can handle these 2 individuals at the same time. Shanghai Pierce, a very intimidating figure in professional wrestling. This guy is built like a freight train, and the bell has rung and we're off. Taking it to Will Bannon, getting him in the corner. A little bit of fighting for position here. And oh, Shanghai, a little bit of that intimidation factor going on, and we go right back to the collar and elbow and right back to the turnbuckle, and there we go. The big-time clubbing blows from Shanghai Pierce to Will Bannon. Fancies himself a one-man battalion. He is getting utterly rocked, and Oh, drives the knee into the back of the skull. Logan Quindell watching from the apron. You know, he cannot be eagerly awaiting his opportunity to get in here. The way Shanghai is taking it to Bannon. Oh my gosh. These clubbing blows. This young Will Bannon trying to start his career in professional wrestling. Had an opportunity and he seized it. 2 and only a 2 count. Shanghai Pierce looks to be beside himself as after that flurry of offense, Will Bannon was able to kick out. You want to seize any opportunity you can get in pro wrestling. And I don't know if he almost took his head off with that lariat. A flurry of offense from Logan Quindell throwing in those forearms. And oh my God! Tried to take off with that flying forearm and got met with that big time lariat. Will Bannon still out from the one he took. And I think this might be the beginning of the end of these two young men. Big time lariat from down south. Shanghai Pierce has taken him out, and I think it might just be elementary, my dear, at this point. Double cover, 1, 2, 3, and that is it. What a debut for Shanghai Pierce.
Your winner, Shanghai Pierce.
Shanghai Pierce let out the challenge, the call to take on 2 single individuals at the same time. He came in, made quick work of the Ring Assassin and a one-man battalion here at this special online experience of AML Wrestling. What a debut for Shanghai Pierce. I do not think that is the last we are going to see of that big man.
But we told you, 1 week, it's been 6 days, 23 hours, and 58 minutes.
These 2 men, we have a referee, and we deserve to have a victory.
We are entitled to this victory.
I think.
Hey, shut up! Shut it up! Shut it up! You asked for 2 people? We got your 2 people, huh?
I didn't want 2 gorillas. I wanted 2 men. I didn't want to take it. Calm down, man. Look what you did. Calm down. Breathe. But it's the dolphins, man. Why you say that?
I'm trying to breathe.
Why'd you say that?
You said it. I didn't say it. You said it.
You told me we was gonna be in a week.
I got the video proof on my timeline. You said it.
I'm deleting it before you can even see it.
You said any 2 men. Now look what we got. We got the Dawson.
Whoever comes out of that women's bathroom, she's gonna be my partner for tonight, the wrestler.
And we're back!
Wow! You've been here the whole time?
The entire time.
For Future Stars?
Yes. Hi, guys. I'm your host with my co-host. Who are you?
I am Dirty Mikey Laser Eyes, and well, who are you?
And I'm George Santino.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
Well-
today we have a great 3-way, and the winner will get...
we got all these tag teams, and well,
Yeah.
I don't see no belts. Well, I see some belts.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you.
The following contest is for the AML World Tag Team Championship.
Why do you have a sword?
Because it was $1 at a yard sale.
Where were you hiding?
Hold on, you been going to yard sales without me?
Whoa, bro.
You been going to yard sales without me?
I would every yard tell about you, Mark. And I don't regret it at all.
Referee, are we going to allow this sword in this match?
What do you mean, your authority?
I'm trying to take it from him.
Take it from him. He can't start the match with a sword. If you're going to use any type of sword, use Black Jack's toenails. Man, you better put that thing back. I swear to God, I'll bite it right now.
Don't bite it, Mike.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we've got a tag team title match.
Nick! All right, don't say it then. Let's get in on in here.
What's the gang for the tag runs at?
We ain't judging, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has got to be the most impromptu title match of impromptu title matches. It started off with an open challenge by James Ryan and Chance Rizer. It turned into a tag match, then it turned into a triple threat tag match, and then ultimately the Gymnasties inserted themselves.
What do you got? What do you got?
And it has now turned into an official AML Wrestling World Tag Team Championship match. And this is definitely going to be one of the oddest matches I have ever had the privilege to call. One of the oddest matches that you have probably ever witnessed. But this night has been everything and odd. James Ryan taking the opportunity of the loose rules in this matchup here, tagging in himself.
You got my vest on!
Because he had his vest on. I wanted a vest.
That's my vest!
He deserves to wear a vest. If he gets to wear a vest, he's entitled to it.
He doesn't get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am ultimately invested into this matchup.
$5 words like entitlement.
You will never be a Dawson brother.
I don't want to be one.
Got the damn vest on.
One thing's for sure, ladies and gentlemen, they are getting a workout with their jaws here, going back and forth. They haven't even locked up yet. And the tag team titles are on the line, and Mickey Fulp and Blackish Jack, probably one of the most impromptu tag teams I've ever seen, putting on Mickey's vest, as James Ryan has on Zane's vest, and now Timmy Lou has stepped in. Well, it looks like we're going to get here rolling. Looks like Timmy's all business here. Oh, suckered him in, gave him a nice shot. Timmy going to work on Blackish Jack here. The Gymnasty boys did not have to put their titles on the line, but they definitely are here. Nice knee lift drop onto the chest. And Blackish Jack able to kick out. Timmy Lou going to work on Blackish Jack. Blackish Jack, a product of the AML Pro Wrestling Training Center, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Where a lot of young hopefuls ply their trade. White Mike in and grinding the boot into the face, the forehead, the eyes of Blackish Jack. Oh no, wait a minute, are we playing musical vest here? White Mike putting on the vest. Oh my goodness, White Mike talking about biting the toenails earlier, and he is going to town on the razor blades that Blackish Jack calls toenails.
I guess I got toed.
Oh, I'm a dad, and I didn't appreciate that joke.
Taking this seriously.
White Mike putting the boots to Blackish Jack. And I gotta say that Blackish Jack is probably the least experienced guy in the matchup here, but he's definitely gonna get an education in professional wrestling here. Not even a few years into this business, and he's already getting himself a tag team title match. And oh, wait a minute, I think Timmy Lou just woke the beast from the Mariana Trench. Cactus Jack just looks like he is totally unhinged here. Timmy Lou wants nothing to do with this, backing up, and oh, wait a minute. Dave Dawson tagging himself in, and Timmy Lou's taking that trip, and he is taking the exit off the highway.
Shut up, you're one guy.
Now we got two of the largest individuals in this matchup going up. One half of the Dawsons and Blackest Jack. If these two guys meet headbutts, it'd be like a car crash. And of course, I expect nothing less from a former AML Wrestling World Tag Team Champion Dave Dawson going low on Blackest Jack, taking advantage of the situation, the wily veteran. Oh, you don't stand on the tracks with the train coming through, Blackest. Big old Dave Dawson taking him down with the tackle, comes off, and oh my God! He just hip-tossed him to China. One. Oh, only a 1 count. Dave Dawson quick to get his shoulder up, sending the knee back to the midsection of Blackest Jack. I think Dave Dawson got taken by surprise with that as well as everybody else here. Took the big man off of his feet, and now he's former AML Wrestling Champion Zane Dawson firmly got that side headlock latched on to the rather large dome of Blackest Jack. A name bestowed upon him by the Bill DeMott, and a kudos and a thumb up and a retweet by Tommy Dreamer. So he's taking it and he's running with it. Definitely one of the oddest competitors here at AML Wrestling, one of the hardest workers. He was first to get to the building, the last to leave. Big time shoulder tackle, takes down the former AML Wrestling champion. Oh, wait a minute. Zane went for the hip toss. Blackest reversed it. Gives big Zane Dawson a tag, big hip toss. Mickey Fulp tags in. Chance Rizer tags in. And we've got some fresh competitors here in this tag match.
Mickey, I know that you know that I am entitled to victory, so just lay down, bro.
What? What kind of entitlement is that? Lay down so I can win? Chance Rizer has done some pretty nefarious things here in AML Wrestling, but just asking your opponent to lay down so I can win? Give me a break. And you got to think Mickey Fulp's kind of luring him into a false sense of security. And he said, oh, I thought he was going to do it there for a second. He said, nope. Oh my goodness, Chance Rizer taking it to Mickey Fulp. Tags in stepbrother partner James Ryan. Big size 14 to the side of Mickey Fulp's head. Oh, popped his nipple out to the coast on that one. Lights him back up, sends him into the corner. James Ryan and Chance Rizer aren't a well-established tag team, but they've worked together enough that they know each other. Warbeard here making sure that they follow the rules, and James Ryan making sure he gets a little bit of that entitlement. The distracted official here. And you got to think if you're a math person, the Jim Nasty Boys' chances of winning this matchup are pretty slim. They do not have to be involved in the decision to lose the titles. Chance Rizer just laying those shots into Mickey Fulp's face and neck. Lifts him up, and oh my goodness! Mickey Fulp was able to reverse it since Chance Rizer for a ride. Both men are down. Timmy Lou's looking for a shot here. Tags White Mike, tags James Ryan. Oh! The wily veteran White Mike fooled James Ryan into that one hesitation. He is taking control of this matchup very quickly, right to the eyes, gives him a big shot, gives him a big kick, lighting him up. Zane trying to come to the rescue. White Mike's lighting him up. James Ryan trying to fight out of there. Oh, Big Dave tries to come in and take up the slack from his brother Zane. Shoots him off. Goes to the air, takes out Big Dave. There's the opening James Ryan's been looking for. He's legal. Big time boot. Pour some sugar on me. OMG. Lays him down. Oh, gets a two, but I think that shoulder was up beforehand. James Ryan lights up White Mike with a chop of his own. Here comes Chance Rizer. The Step Brothers working relatively well together here in this tag team title match. Oh, wait a minute, the referee's distracted by James Ryan. Chance Rizer taking that opportunity to give a couple of unregulated checks to the throat, so to speak, of White Mike.
Break his neck, come on!
Good cravat. Looks like he's got it cinched in there on White Mike with the luscious locks of the Sultan of Stank. I can't really tell. Wait a minute, he's got it reversed up. Double wrist lock on the Millennial. White Mike may be all about having fun, but the man can wrestle. He knows his moves and his counters. Big time short elbow drop. One. White Mike shoves him off before the count of two.
It was an elbow, man. I'm not tagging.
James Ryan, kind of sibling rivalry, takes the pin. Oh, takes the tag and gives the boot to White Mike. Sets him up. Another elbow to the chest. White Mike still able to kick out. There goes another sibling rivalry. Chance Rizer taking the opportunity. The quick tags by the Stunt Brothers is giving them a pretty good advantage here early on in this matchup. Oh! Chance Rizer was really upset at that kick out by White Mike. Mike's team trying to make a connection there with the tag. And oh, wait a minute. Timmy and James Ryan not. Oh my goodness. Things are starting to break down here a little bit. Timmy and James Ryan getting into it. Oh my gosh. What a clapback from the Sultan of Stank, who's found a second win here. Chance Rizer puts it flat on his back. White Mike able to get that shoulder up. Close but no cigar, Chance. And with these many elements going on, there's a blind tag from Zane Dawson. You got to keep your head on a swivel in this type of match. Anybody can tag anybody. Referee Warbeard is trying his best to try and keep the rules and everybody following, but he's one man. And Dave Dawson's taking advantage of the distraction. Timmy Lou trying to come in, trying to beg with Warbeard. Come on, man. The Dawsons are definitely breaking the rules. He's trying his best. The Dawsons, those damn Dawsons, taking advantage of the referee's distraction, laying that punishment down on White Mike. James Ryan trying to come in, vent his frustration, and you know the Dawsons are going to take advantage of it. Oh, and there goes the old school back rake on White Mike. That'll definitely think twice about it when you go to bed that night.
Shut up! We gonna teach you little youngsters something, pal.
The Dawsons are threatening to teach us a lesson here, and White Mike's taking advantage of it, throwing some shots to the midsection of the former tag team champion. Oh my goodness, Big Dave Dawson comes off his feet, puts White Mike back down, and oh my goodness, only a 2 count there. I was definitely wishing White Mike would kick out of that. I am having too much fun watching this. So many combustible elements going on in this tag match.
It's actually called a reverse chin lock there for you.
Oh my goodness. As a millennial, you know he's bringing up Wikipedia. Most colleges and institutions of higher learning do not accept it as a form of citation. But Dave Dawson got that chin lock wrapped on White Mike, but he's fighting up out of it. Using that threat of losing those tag team championships, and Dave Dawson going back to the hair and lays a shot to the jaw. Wait a minute, tags in Mickey Fulp. Definitely a strange choice by Dave Dawson.
We're trying to get the belts and you're trying to give them away to somebody else.
We trying to beat his ass.
Oh, wait a minute. Mickey Fulton gets Big White Mike up and sets him down. Oh, wait a minute. Let's head west over the border to Tennessee for a little bit of Memphis. The straps are down. Takes the leap and takes another one. And, oh! Gave White Mike enough of an opportunity to get up. Zane makes the tag and goes right back to White Mike. And it's definitely starting to become clear the tactic that the Dawsons are trying to implement here. You got White Mike in the ring. He's been in the ring for a long time. A huge portion of this matchup, you know he's got to be running on empty, and the Dawsons are hoping that they can keep the shoulders down just enough to finish it off and regain those tag titles. Zane with the reverse, picks him up. Big sidewalk slam. Textbook Dawsons. Timmy able to come in and break it up, and I don't think if Mr. Renton would have come in there that they would have had those tag team championships much longer. And they are just playing games with the referee at this point. Illegal tags, illegal chokes, hanging on the rope. What do you call at this point? And with such loose rules of this being a four-way tag team title match, there's not much. Oh my goodness. That took the breath out of me, ladies and gentlemen. That is how hard Dave Dawson just lit up White Mike.
Take it! Take it from me! Take his head from me, punk! No! I told you it was my turn!
There is definitely some dissension in the ranks of the Step Brothers right about now. And it's giving White Mike a chance to catch his breath.
You're hitting the skin! I don't know what your problem is!
Oh, there it is. I knew it was going to break down. We've got 5 men in the ring right now. The Dawsons and the Step Brothers are arguing.
Yes, we do! We're brothers! You're not going to argue! My dad is not his dad! My dad is not his dad!
Oh, wait a minute. White Mike taking the opportunity to make the tag. Black as Jack cuts him off with the pass. Oh, wait a minute. White Mike with the legs of steel. Able to tag in Timmy Lou. Big double clothesline miss. Gets the drop kick. Big Dawson takes out Chance, takes out Mickey. He is rocking and rolling here. Timmy Lou is on fire. Taking him out like the Brian Hawks here at the training center. And Timmy Lou is cleaning house just when you thought the Gym Nasty Boys were going to lose their tag team titles. Timmy Lou is setting things right in the world. Setting them up on top of each other. Oh, Big Dawson into the splash. Another Big Dawson into the splash. Tumble, Timmy, tumble. Big time. Good Lord. That's a bad man, ladies and gentlemen. Timmy Lou Retton cleaning house. Setting up for what could be a successful title defense. Oh, wait a minute. We got a little bit of a triple threat thing going here. Double team, 2. Oh, wait a minute. Timmy kicked out White Mike with the breakup. There is a lot of action going on here in this tag team title competition. Chance Rizer taking it to White Mike. Dave taking it to Mickey Fulton. They are all over the place here at the AML Pro Wrestling Training Center. And I told you this was going to be a strange night, and it has lived up to that hype. Timmy Lou is up top in the bow of the tree. Some kind of double team being set up here by the Step Brothers. Oh, went for the top rope Hurricane Rana. Timmy blocked it. White Mike's got an idea for James Ryan. Oh my God! From the top, 1, 2, 3, and that is it. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen.
Your AML World Tag Team Champions, the Gym Nasty Boys.
Timmy Lou Retton was able to take advantage of the distraction. The top rope powerbomb to Chance Rizer almost put him through the ring to the floor, and the Gymnasties retain. Still your current and reigning AML Wrestling World Tag Team Champion, White Mike, Timmy Lou, the Gymnasty Boys. Wow, what a match.
Never seen her do all this mean, say it again. When you introduce in the team, y'all know what I do for the crowd.